Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Monday, and to many of you, your Tuesday has already begun. Justin Halliday here coming at you live from Jacksonville, Florida, and it is an amazing, special, awesome time to be involved in one of the most explosive businesses in by far the most exciting industry since the beginning of time. Listen, we have some dynamic, awesome, just awesome guests tonight that are going to share some great information with you and the explosion of their businesses in their local countries. And we've got some important updates, like Vaughn always says, take care of your business and your business will take care of you. Guys, you know this is a no hype call. This call is really to keep you updated on everything that's happening in our business, to bring on some speakers, and to get everybody headed in the right direction. Without any further hesitation, as we do it every Monday, I'm going to hand it over, and we're going to kick this call off. We're going to have a great call tonight, guys. Our Vice President of Sales, Mr. Vaughn Tarver. And I think you might have muted up, bud.
I did, Justin, and it's my first time on the call, dude. I'm kind of excited, so.
We'll excuse it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the call. It is a very exciting time for your company and for your business, and we couldn't be happier to have everybody here tonight with us. We do have an exciting call. We have a lot of updates for you as well that I know everybody is looking forward to hearing. And, you know, Justin started off the call with saying, you know, this is a corporate update call. We do consider ourselves completely transparent. Everybody is welcome. Your guests are welcome on the call to hear all the updates so they can make an educated and good decision about moving forward with a business, because after it all is about them and their loved ones, to improve the quality of not only their life but their family lives, and that's what we bring you with Voltage Partners and AMP. We are a company with two divisions, and both in the tech industry. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to hit a home run, you better get in the right ballpark, and you have to admit that technology is the place to be. I'm not going to try to sell you that. You know that, or you probably wouldn't be on this call. On top of that, Voltage Partners and AMP is a global international business. We're open in over 60 countries across the globe and growing every day across the globe. You're going to be hearing from some speakers in a few minutes that are from different parts of the world and working diligently. And I'm very excited to hear about them. But first, I want to welcome all of our partners and all of our associates. I tell you what, let's start over in Asia tonight. Let's start over in Malaysia specifically, because I'm real excited about what's happened over in Malaysia in the last week, because Saiful and Eddie, let me tell you guys, I've been keeping up with them. They have been taking the rock and roll show all over Asia with Voltage Partners and AMP. You guys have done a great job. I want to personally congratulate you on a great week. In fact, Saiful has climbed to tie now for second place in top producer with Mr. none other than Pak Andreas. Last week we had Pak on from Indonesia with Kartina translating a lot from him. And now we have Saiful and Pak that are tied for second place. awesome, awesome job.
Hey,
and Eddie, awesome job to you. You guys are great partners. Going out 2 by 2 like that is the best way to do it, and taking it to the people. You don't have to wait on anything. You don't have to wait on the phone to ring. You just go and show it to them. And if somebody actually sits down and looks at this business model for 15 minutes, they're going to get involved. And you don't have to be the best presenter or speaker in the world to get them to do it. You just have to go do it. And that's what Seifel and Eddie did. Congratulations on a great, great week. And you're sitting there and poised to take over the #1 position. And I know we're going to hear from Kerry later. I know she has different designs on that. But anyway, congratulations to them. Then we're going to take off over to Australia and New Zealand. Oh my gosh. And that's because our #1's over there. Kerry, you're going to hear from her, just as I said, in a few minutes. She is from the Northern Territory. I just found this out. They call it the heater up there. It's very desolate, not very much population. But look, she is able to be #1 in one of the fastest growing companies in the industry in the world, right there in the very northern part of Australia. Hats off to you, Kerry. Way to go, and your team. And over in New Zealand as well. It's always been on my bucket list to go to New Zealand. I have never been there, and Australia as well. And I can't wait to come and personally spend some time there. Now let's jump over to the other side of the pond, across to the Atlantic, over into the UK. Guys are doing really good. We had Kirsten on last week from the UK, which is part of Kerry's group, doing a fabulous job. Hi to you, Kirsten. You did a great job last night. Last week. We appreciate it. And you guys are continuing to put the UK on the map, and we really appreciate that. Now let's let's not forget about Russia's coming on. We've got a real key leader, actually, Boris. We're very excited. Been talking with him for the last couple of weeks, and he's really getting strong over there in that area, and we're very excited about the potential all over there. So congratulations to everybody. Now let's jump back across the pond over into Canada. You're going to be hearing from Canada tonight. Just a jewel of a guy. I got to speak with him shortly before the call and get to know him a little bit. Real excitable person, and I can't wait to hear his whole story tonight as well. So, and welcome everybody over there in Canada, and all 50 states in the United States. Welcome to you as well. So with that, Justin, I'm excited to get underway with the call. That's kind of what's going on globally. Our agenda, the AMP Hub update, and the progress that's being done. It's really amazing. I'm probably, Justin, most excited about anything that we've done since we opened our doors over a year ago now. That with this social gaming aspect and the AMP Hub and how all that fits together, and I'd like to bring you back on, Justin, to give your view and your updates. You've got them for us, so if you'll come back on, I'd appreciate it.
You got it, man, and I've got to agree with you. It's by far the most exciting. We've done a lot of exciting things, and we've got a lot of really exciting apps in development over on the Voltage side for idea partners like Chase Winslow and Dave Duke, and I even have an idea for a social activities app that the company is building, and so that's exciting. The whole concept of crowdsourcing ideas. There's a lot of you out there that have your hands on a lot of shares. I know Cartina and some of the other leaders out there have a lot of stock options in the company, and those are going to be very valuable. That program is still available. That's cool. The AMP store is cool. The AMP club is cool. But I'm telling you, I agree with you, Vaughn. I think the coolest thing we're doing right here is the AMP hub. Guys, it is the future of gaming. It is the first social gaming hub of its kind. There's nothing like out there. The technology didn't even exist 6 months ago to be able to do something like this. We are literally bringing Apple users and Android users together in one social platform. Just let that sink in for a moment. To be able to have a social feed like your Facebook news feed where you can like and share and comment on other people's game activities or pictures or videos. To be able to live chat outside of a game. Right now, yes, there are chat features, and if you and I are playing Word Feud, we can chat back and forth, but now you're going to be able to live chat with thousands, ultimately hundreds of thousands, and potentially millions of gamers inside of the hub. To be able to subscribe to a platform like this for $10.99 a month and literally turn off all of the ads and play unlimited games with no in-app purchases. Guys, we have got ourselves a grand slam here. We had an update today, and I got to tell you, we were kind of blown away by it. I told you we sat in on a live demo. You guys have that little video out there. We sat in on about an hour live demo as the Apple team, which now has become more than just Apple because it's going to have some Android capabilities, and those Android capabilities will evolve and enhance as we go. But we basically finalized the list of everything that we want in, or let me rephrase that, everything that we need included in the first release, the first version of the Social Gaming Hub. And the guy said, all right, let us get started on it. This was about 9 days ago, I guess. And the update on the call this morning was that they're almost done with the list. I mean, they are so excited about this technology, this product, that they are literally working around the clock. And so here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be able to give you a realistic date. And you know how we do it here. If you get a date, you pretty much can take it to the bank. So we won't give you a date until we know we're ready to hit that date. That's something that we're pretty proud of here at Voltage and AMP. And so moving along very quickly, Vaughn, and I know you're excited. I know the guys over in corporate are excited, and I know the people out in the field are excited because this is going to be a very cool viral way to grow a business. Anything you want to add on this, Vaughn?
Yeah, Justin, there is. I want to clarify one point, or actually 2 points, but you know what I think is so cool about this is this adds the competitive edge, and a person can actually be doing this on their mobile device and playing somebody and competing against somebody on their desktop, and vice versa. Am I correct in that?
Absolutely.
That right there is astonishing. That's a technology at its finest. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to know that we are the only company in the world that has this technology. We're very proud. You have this technology first. And the second thing, Justin, is this is all going to come within the social gaming network. There's going to be leaderboards, which will enhance the competitive edge. Don't you think that's pretty cool?
I think that's really cool. So leaderboards, it's going to show you where people rank in the different games. But how about this, Vaughn? How about also being able in the push notifications to get notified when there's players in other games that you play that are at your competitive level in the game?
Wow. Very, very cool. Can't wait to roll this out. We are very excited. I was talking with Justin earlier today about this, and we were just having our heart-to-hearts as we do pretty much every day. And I told him, I said, I don't think I've ever been as excited about anything I've ever done in the 29 years I've been in this industry. And, you know, as this social gaming prospects has, and the doors this is going to open up all over the world, especially in The Asian rim will be very big, but European as well. European's really coming on strong in this arena. Really, really exciting for everybody on the horn tonight. So that's my 2 cents worth, Justin.
Sounds great, man. We're excited about it. We'll keep everybody up to speed on the progress. And like I said, once we have a realistic date on when this thing will be available, you guys will be the first to know. Let's move into another quick little technical update. I know everybody's excited about the Bitcoin opportunity coming to the AMP business. It's going to do a number of different things. One, it's going to open up your prospect market. You're literally going to now be able to go to talk to people who might not have been interested before. When you mention the term Bitcoin, they're going to want to know now what's going on. It's going to help those people of yours. I've got them, and I know you have them, who are in parts of the world. They just don't have a Visa and MasterCard, and they want to become part of the business, but they don't have an option. They're going to be able to go in and purchase some Bitcoin, whether they're in Bitcoin or not. They can simply get a wallet, purchase enough Bitcoin to cover their initial setup fee, and join the business. And then the exciting second part is going to be the cash out. Now, I've spoken to a lot of you who are not involved in Bitcoin, and that's okay. Contact me if you want to get some details on how to get a wallet set up. There's a couple of different options out there, because we are going to be able to take our earnings from the AMP business and withdraw them, convert them into Bitcoin. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. I realized as far as timing, I've been watching Bitcoin from a real far distance for about 2 years now, and I realized 2 weeks ago, if we're going to have Bitcoin in our platform, I need to get educated on it. And so I've been watching videos and reading up on it, and the stuff is just going up, man. I just don't fully understand it, and I don't think anybody does. But as fast as it's going up, everybody's going to want to get a wallet, and that piece is cool. But it's all coming together, guys, and I could tell you right now we're in final testing. The developers are pretty satisfied where it is. They're doing some final testing on it, and it's going to be ready here in the coming days. So just hang tight. And again, if that happens here, when it happens, we'll make sure everybody knows, and it'll be turned on for you. And it's going to be a great opportunity for all of us. So back to you, Vaughn. I think we've got some exciting stuff going on here next, and I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, Justin, go ahead and switch us over to our, there you go. This is the most exciting part of the call because we have our leaders that come on. We started doing this about a month ago, and I know people love this. I do. It's my favorite part of our call. And with that said, we're going to go to this real excitable guy. I've only spoken to him for a few short minutes, and I feel like I've already known him all my life. Mr. Rupert Richards from Montreal, Canada. He did not know that I spoke fluent French until a few minutes ago. Well, one word of it, but anyway. Rupert, I know you could tell on me, so I'm not going to run with that any longer, but man, we're so glad to have you on tonight. Rupert, jump on if you're there.
Rupert, you muted yourself, bud, so whatever you did to unmute before, go ahead and do it again. Let's give him a second here.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on, he muted himself, and he was muted when he came in, and he figured out how to unmute himself. Rupert, I know you're there, buddy. All right, there he goes. There he goes.
Okay, I heard you guys, okay? I heard you guys. You're tattletaling on me. Hi, folks. I just want to thank you, Vaughn, and for the really kind introduction, and thank you very much, Justin, for giving me this opportunity to be on here on behalf of Canada. We're really, really, really excited. But the first thing is I really want to give my reason why I got into the business. And I just want to let everyone know that I'm just ordinary guy, a fun guy, life of a party, always yes, glass is always full, always positive in life. That's me. So before this business, I was in about 10 different networking businesses. And the reason why was because everyone that introduced me to business, I always said yes because I didn't want their feelings to be hurt. But really, I would give it like 6 months and just quit. But till this came along, this what you call AMP business, it just so fell on my lap by mistake because I am, folks, computer illiterate. I don't even know how to operate a smartphone. I was just on mute and I didn't even know. So when I first saw this business, I happened to go on someone's profile for business opportunity and I joined the group. I pressed, then I saw this poor guy advertise this business opportunity, but there was no likes. I said, oh, poor guy, maybe I'll just click on the button. And here popped up Justin Holiday. I watched the video, honestly, I watched the video 5 times that night. And I watched other videos of AMP. But the next day, I didn't even know how to get back onto the program. That's how bad it was for me. Now, what helped me was Justin. Justin, you know, he said, buddy, you know, you got to find a mentor. I remember when we spoke about mentor. Right away, I chose Justin as my mentor. He has helped me and he's helping other people in Canada build this business. And not just in Canada, but folks around the world, as you already know. I am so excited to be part of this business. It's fun. I have to also shout outs to Gig Girl that has patience with me, for me always probably calling her about 2 in the morning to ask questions because I'm just that type of guy. Now, folks, the system is what's really important. And the system is basically development. Like reading the books, I know Justin always promotes GoPro. I always promote Straight Talk because that's the book I'm reading. But what I found is that the books are the ones that is helping me develop. It's helping me build more confidence because, folks, people just knew me as just a party type of guy. So going to someone saying, hey, I've got a business opportunity I wanted to share was, that's how it was with about the first 25 people I shared this program with. Now, if I wasn't plugged into Justin, I would have probably quit the business. And I'm really honest about that. Justin became my mentor. We talk every day. I feel like he's my brother. My wife even said to me, oh, so your new boyfriend or your new guy friend, your new buddy? I said, yeah, because the rest of my good friends today, I hardly speak with. And they're still great friends. But Justin is the one that is really keeping me in this business and is really teaching us, like I said, teaching my prospects, my friends, 3-way calls. I don't know how many we've had. Let me tell you how bad it was on the first 3-day call. The very first time I had a 3-way call, I should say. I'm so excited, folks. But the very first time I had a 3-way call, I had to go to Walmart because I didn't even know how to do a 3-way call on my phone. Check this out. I prospected the wall guy. I said, guy, you won't believe this, but I have a business. I don't even know how 3-way call. Can I show you something, business idea, which I'm taking to Canada? Sure. I just sat with the guy last week, and the guy is excited. How's that? So if I could do it, anyone could do it. So, folks, I hope that helps. Justin, are you there? Justin?
I'm here, buddy.
Is my time up? Because I could go on, eh?
Vaughn, what do you say about that, Vaughn?
Rupert, I'll tell you, Rupert, congratulations with that energy and that focusedness on one business and taking it first in Canada that will spread across the United States and both oceans. You will be dynamite here. And only thing I would say is just don't change a thing. We're glad to have you aboard and rising up as a leader. So thank you, Rupert, for being on. And you guys in Canada have a great mentor yourselves with Rupert. Thank you, Rupert.
Thank you, buddy.
With that, We're coming with a keynote tonight. Go ahead and put it up for us, Justin. We've got, there she is, Kerry Stockton-Benn. Do you see that under there? Currently, if you're on the webinar, you'll see this. If you're not, this is what it says, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, #1 on the leaderboard. She is #1. Kerry, it is so good and an honor to have you. I love hanging around #1s. With that, Kerry, come on and share your story with everyone.
Oh, thank you so much. I just want to say thank you. It's an honour for me to be asked, so I'm really privileged. Thank you. Hopefully, obviously, we have a lot of business partners already on here that's, obviously part of AMP already. But equally, there's always somebody looking for an opportunity, and I think it's really important that people that are successful in anything share their clues, share their secrets. And just and multiply that out, because AMP really is an incredible business. It really is. I just want to shout out to Justin, and actually I don't even know how I follow Rupert, because that was amazing. And Rupert, we did discuss earlier, you have 3 minutes and I have 3 hours. That didn't happen. So I literally tell me to shut up, okay, at any time, Justin, because I will talk. I talk for Britain. So basically shout out to Justin, because if it wasn't for him, again, success leads clues. So surround yourself with the people that you want to be, and then you will grow into that person. I think it was Jim Rohn quote, surround yourself with the 5 most important people that you want to be, and you will become those. What you think about comes about. So basically, I'm a mum of 3, and I'm 43 years old. I live in Australia. I'm obviously with my UK accent, so I've also got a homeland in UK too. And I have been in AMP now for about 4 weeks, and I'm absolutely loving it. Now, I can really relate to what you just said there, Rupert, because I am Mrs. Technophobe, and Justin will totally relate to that, because I'm always on to him about it. So for me, when I first got involved, I'm not a gamer, okay, I don't play games. However, something that really rang with me was a video, because I got introduced to this by somebody that I don't speak to every day about AMP. I kind of went to the most important person. You go to the top man, don't you? So that's what I did. And he kind of showed me the way a bit there. And I said, I don't play games, but he said something on the video. He said, do you want a piece of this pie? 75 million a day in uploads of games and apps. And I was like, who on earth spends 75 million a day? That is ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. No, they don't. Surely the statistics are wrong. So after I did a bit of homework, I thought, yes, I definitely want a piece of that pie. So I don't play games, but I know that there's millions of people out there around the world that do. And the other thing about AMP that really attracted me was that it's all set up already for us. So for the likes of me and Rupert, in the business, we get a funnel, and like the only funnel I knew is the one that you put oil into a car. And now I know a funnel is probably the most powerful thing that you can use out there. And again, it's all set up ready for us, as you know. If you can copy and paste, you can do this business. Okay, you have a little bit of passion. I make up for intelligence, guys. In excitement, I'm teachable, I've got passion. You don't need to be a genius to be an app representative or an affiliate, because there's so many people out there playing games. My children play games every day, and it wasn't until I kind of looked at it and thought, okay, so all these charges on my bank from these children are because they upgrade their games. So when I kind of looked at this, I thought, this is incredible. So children can get involved in this. There will be no upgrades. There will be no in-ad videos, which are so annoying. You probably agree. So to me, it's a no-brainer. So to anybody, like, people say, like, how do I recruit like I do? I probably speak to more people than they do. And because I just tell everybody, I'm like, look at this app, I've got it on my phone. Do your children play games? Look at this app. This is a kids club. Look at this, age 2 to 4, it's educational. I've even got it on my phone. I click on it, it shows somebody what it is. So I say, rather than just become just subscribe, why don't you join the business? Because you can tell your other mummy friends about it. Okay, so I think it's kind of finding your niche in the AMP business. Maybe you're a gamer, share it with gamers. You might be, you've got children, you can relate to that on that side. But you know what, don't ever miss anybody out. And it's something I always say to my team, don't assume anybody doesn't need this. Because, money makes the world go round at the end of the day. I think Zig Ziglar said it. It rates up there with oxygen. Okay, we need it. money makes the world go round, okay? So it's a wonderful thing to be able to offer somebody. If somebody didn't show me this, I would not be in this today, because I'm quite happy in, you know, sitting around doing something else. But somebody showed me this and I was like, wow, that's incredible. Yes, I do want a piece of this pie. It works beautifully around work. It is a home-based business. You don't need to go, and I'm from a product background, to just quickly tell you, see, I can talk for Britain. Basically, I used to be a conventional business. I grew conventional salons myself in the UK. And then I found network marketing, and I thought, wow, I can now, people can pay themselves basically whatever they want to pay themselves if they work hard enough. As an employer, my employees got paid what I told them they got paid. And unfortunately, although I wanted to pay them more, I physically couldn't, because the overheads. With network marketing, you can tell 1 trillion people to do this, and they get paid as much as they work, basically, and they deserve that because it is paid back. So my background is kind of business in that respect, but I came out of school pretty much with, well, 3 GCSEs basically, and I went to beauty college. So there's nothing special there. I just, like I say, I've got passion, excitement, and I'm teachable. So yeah, oh my God, I've completely lost track now. So going off there on the rabbit in headlights, when I saw this, I thought, I don't know, I don't understand games, I don't understand this, but it's so simple. And I say, if you can copy and you can paste, you can do this business, because you're literally getting your funnel link, putting it out there into the big wide world in the web, which I don't understand. I don't understand the cloud, I don't understand the matrix, I don't understand, but I know it works because I'm part of it. So I always say to people, like, you don't know how TV works, you don't take the back off it just to make sure you understand it before you watch it. You just know it works, and AMP works. And I'm incredibly proud to be part, and I'm so pleased. And like Rupert, I never say no, I'm a yes girl. But this business, I must say, I looked at and I thought, no, surely somebody's already discovered this before. This is just, it's too genius. Somebody must have done this. So I did look at this 2 or 3 times before I said yes, only because I was so sure there must be a trick. There's got to be. It's too simple. It's all set up for us. Where's the trick in this? So I didn't say yes immediately to this. I literally pulled it apart with a friend and looked at it like inside out, just to make sure I knew what I was kind of getting myself into. Because to me, if I'm going to share something with somebody, I want to make sure that it's worth it. If I'm going to share this with my family, and I came from a product network marketing business, if I didn't take those products at that particular time, I would never have been able to share them. And it's the same with AMP. I don't play games, but I'm recruiting an amazing platform that I know that 75 million is ploughed into every day. So absolutely we'll want a bit of this pie. And I'm actually kind of a bit bowled over, really, that I'm at the top of the leaderboard, to be honest. When I looked at it, I was like, really? Am I? So that's a real honour. So wonderful, thank you. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, just linking arms with the right company at the right time. And AMP, absolutely. You know, it's an amazing idea. It's got the umbrella of apps and games, and it's easy. So actually, for somebody like myself and Rupert, it is absolutely ideal to get into what's the fastest growing industry in the world online, which scares the hell out of me. It always scared the hell out of me, but now I know how easy that is. So go, guys, you know, go and tell the world, tell everybody about it. Don't miss anybody out, because you never know who needs this opportunity. And ask people, do you play games? I bet they do. I don't, but maybe I'm just one of very few that don't play games. But I'm loving the whole app hub. I'm loving the passion behind this company as well. The ideas, they follow through. That's what I love about this company. They tell you something and then they deliver. I love that, you know, because I don't like it when I'm told that something's going to happen and it doesn't happen. I'm like Justin. Justin's literally the male version of me, I've discovered, and I've never found one of those before. I like things done yesterday. Justin likes them done last week. So he's slightly more, slightly bit faster than me, because he understands all of the, I suppose, the funnels and that sort of, but I'm learning. But it's a wonderful thing to be part of. And if you like simplicity, absolutely, this business is rocking. I just want to say thank you to all of my team as well that believed in me so far. They are just rocking it. Kirsten was amazing last week. I listened to her interview again this morning. We've got Rachel coming on at some stage, and she's just incredible. She's called my Ginger Ninja, and she's just brilliant. She lives in little town Somerset in the UK, absolutely smashing the business. She's such a beautiful, wonderful person. I've got an incredible team around me, and I'm grateful to meet people like you guys that are on the call, which I never would have met had I not got involved with AMP as well. So yeah, I feel incredibly grateful. I better be quiet now because I could literally talk forever.
Kerry, it's wonderful having you on, and you had an open floor tonight because number one gets to do and say whatever they want because you're number one. And you got one more week to keep that up. I know you'll bust it this week and end up number one. I know there's a couple that are right behind you, and they're definitely shooting for you. But Kerry, I wouldn't bet against you for anything. And you're right. You do have a great team around you. That's why you're doing so well. This business, I always say, there's if you ever hear anybody say, well, I did this, I did that, because I never did anything in this business, but we've done a lot. And you have developed some wee people and a team, and that's what it takes. And congratulations to you, Kerry, and thank you for coming on and sharing your story with everyone. And you too, Rupert.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it, guys. And with that, let's move on to the final part of the call and close it out. Justin, as you said, this is the last week of the promotion, and here we go. So what I'm going to do, Justin, is I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you to close out the call. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, it ends Sunday night, April the 30th. It'll be pretty cool. So really appreciate everybody. I hope you're excited about the news we brought to you tonight. We'll see you on the corporate call next week. And remember the call tomorrow night, the sizzle call. Get your people on it and win that number one. If you just got a few people in and you don't think you can do it, you can't. But I'll promise you, this is going to be the most productive week for everybody. So get in there and good luck to everybody. And over to you, Justin.
Appreciate it, Vaughn. As always, thanks for another great call. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Rupert. Excited to watch you guys grow. Appreciate all the great feedback. As Vaughn said, we've got our last week of April, so the double fast start. Everybody is currently earning $10 for every AMP associate you bring into business. Take a good look at the leaderboard out there, because tomorrow the numbers will disappear. That's right. It's going to be a race to the finish, folks. And so it is literally anybody's to win. Tomorrow we will be removing the totals. Take a good look at where they're at. And next Monday, I believe next Monday, we will be revealing the winner. So get out there and get it. Sizzle calls, remember, real simple. AmpSizzleCall.com is where you register and get your people registered. AMP training happening every other Wednesday. We just had another great session. So far, we've covered in part 2, finding prospects. A lot of value, guys. Part 2, inviting prospects to learn more about your AMP business. Make sure you get out to the YouTube channel and watch those, and more importantly, apply what you learn. Any questions, we keep updating that FAQ. That's where to go. And listen, keep rocking the business, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the Sizzle Call. You guys have a great rest of the week. Again, thanks for our guest speakers. I enjoyed listening to every minute of it. You guys take care.